The Autism Society of Florida is a nonprofit 501c3 organization here in the state of Florida. We are part of a national organization called the Autism Society of America, where we reach across the entire United States in an attempt to improve the lives of people with autism, from very young children all the way up to the elderly. We do that through a variety of different ways. So here in the state of Florida, we're focused on drowning prevention. It's one of our biggest initiatives. Children with autism are 160 times more likely to drown than their neurotypical peers. So that's a really huge initiative. And under that initiative, we provide swimming scholarships. We train water safety instructors on understanding how to teach children with autism, and parents in letting them know just how vitally important it is for them to seek and obtain water safety instruction, swimming instruction for their children with autism, regardless of the age or the level of apparent ability. So that's one of our things. We also advocate legislatively. So a lot of our focus in the legislative area tends to focus on education and our educational system here in the state of Florida. So right now we're working on establishing protocols for when a child has eloped from school, because presently there are no requirements. So we want that schools to be required to call 911. We have another bill that we're working on against restraint and seclusion. 8,650 children in the state of Florida last year were restrained in our public schools. We want to have a positive impact on that. We also provide first responder training. So that is training for police officers in understanding autism, as well as emergency room staff and other people that we really need in times of crisis. We need those people to understand so that when they're faced with a dilemma where they need to serve or protect somebody on the autism spectrum, they have the skill set that they need and the understanding that they need in order to keep both children and adults on the autism spectrum protected when they really need it most. In an effort to educate parents and families about autism and how to have the parenting skills that they need, we run local parent support groups, but our biggest, most popular thing right now is called Reach. And Reach is an online live streaming program that we provide once a month by speakers that are really at the head of their field in autism research. And what we're trying to do is bring really great, fabulous supports by these authors, PhDs, into the homes of people all over our state, no matter if they live in urban or rural areas. Because what we find is so much of our state is rural, and those families literally have nothing. There's no therapist, there's no support for them, and we want them to feel connected. We want them to have the supports and the services that they feel that they need. And so we've really found that one of the most effective ways is to bring it right there into the home and give them some education on the skills that they need to advocate for their children, to be able to work around some of those complex behaviors, to work with the challenges that they might have in communicating, because not all people with autism verbally communicate, and that's okay. We also train job coaches. Job coaches are those people that help others who need some extra support find and keep employment. And we know that we have a significant issue in the field of autism when it comes to employment. There's some research that says between 80 and 85% of adults with autism don't have a job. And we want to positively impact that. So every year we run a pretty big conference for those who are considered transition specialists and job coaches, to give them the skills that they need so that they can help the individual determine what job they want, not one that's been determined by somebody else. We hope that you will support some of our initiatives by donating. Our CFC number is 64672. So we hope that you will go there, punch in 64672, and know that every dollar that you donate to our organization directly impacts the lives of people, children, and adults who have autism in the state of Florida. Thanks so much for your support.